Next, we have Pure Pinellas by Commissioner Justice.
Thank you, Madam Chair. When you asked me to start putting together some different presentations for Pure Pinellas, we tried to come up with some things that were uniquely Pinellas as a whole, but really, those of us that are here know that Pinellas County is made up of 24 cities and multiple communities, and each of those communities has traditions and history and a background that's unique to their own. And so today we have one of those with us, and I'd like to welcome from the Dunedin Pipe Band, Mr. Ian Donaldson, and you do have earplugs should you desire, but we'd like to welcome Mr. Donaldson.
Now I know.
Good to see you.
Again, my name is Ian Donaldson. I'm the piping director for the city of Dunedin. And you ask, why does Dunedin have a piping director? Well, Dunedin's a very Scottish community. It was founded back in the late 1800s by two gentlemen. One was Douglas and the other was Somerville. They decided to name the community Dunedin after the city of Edinburgh. Dunedin is Scots Gaelic for Edinburgh, which is the capital of Scotland. So it has a very rich culture, Scottish arts culture, Dunedin. We have a thriving arts program as far as teaching the bagpipes, which I do. We have Scottish country dancing, we have Highland Scottish dancing, and we have Scottish Highland drumming. We have over 300 participants in our program. I teach in the Dunedin Middle School. I also teach in the Dunedin High School, and we have an adult education program at the community center in Dunedin. We have 6 pipe bands in Dunedin. So we have one in the middle school where they start to learn the bagpipes and the drums and Highland dancing. We have another one in the high school. And by the way, they all get credit for their participation as far as school credit in music for learning the bagpipe. We also have the adult education at the community center. We have various skill levels of piping and drumming and within the bands. And our top grade pipe band had a very successful year in 2018. They were awarded American champions in Virginia in 2018. They were awarded North American champions in Maxville, Ontario, Canada, near Ottawa. And the Triple Crown was the World Championship in 2018 in Glasgow, Scotland.
Oh, my.
Now, just a little bit about operating the bagpipe. It looks kind of easy, I'm sure, as I'm playing this. It takes 1 PSI to operate this instrument. There's 4 reeds in. There's one in each one of these cylinders, and there's one in here which creates the melody. It's like 1 PSI. So I acquainted to anybody that can walk on a treadmill at about 4 miles an hour, and then juggle 3 oranges simultaneously, and then I want you to recite the Gettysburg Address from memory. So that's what it's like to learn the bagpipe, okay? So very challenging for the young students in the middle school, and I thank the parents for persevering in their development at home of the bagpipe. So, but I thoroughly enjoy the job, and I'm very proud to be a piping director in the Dunedin and represent the community of Pinellas County in Scotland.
So, Madam
My
Chair,
goodness, what a wonderful presentation. You said it was going to be extra special this month, and it certainly is. And
So I'm open to any quick questions if you're curious about
we
anything.
appreciate the history too, and all that you're doing to keep everything alive, the Scottish culture in Dunedin.
Thank you.
I was actually at the Scottish Games recently.
Yes, yep,
So,
that's our duty as well, is to operate and organize the Highland Games.
Highland
Madam
Games.
Chair.
Yes.
I have a question. So, Ian, I couldn't be more pleased that you came today. I think it's just fascinating to learn about the culture of the bagpipes and the Scottish legends, and I really want to know why you didn't wear your kilt.
I would have usually worn my kilt, but I'm in between classes, so it's just easier for me to kind of get back to my class situation, and we have a Highland Games meeting tonight, so,
Well, thank you for coming.
thank you
Very
for having me.
impressive.
Thank you. Ian, what is, Commissioner Eggers wanted to.
Yes, Mr.
Well,
Ringo.
first of all, thank you for being here. It's great. Thank you, Charlie, taking care of North County
Yes, sir.
culture and countywide culture. Really appreciate what you do. He's really a humble guy. I mean, he is one of the premier instructors. I don't know about the world because I don't know about that, but I know in this country he is a leader, and he got this. The grade levels are really important. I think this was the last couple of years was the first time we had risen to a grade level 2.
Yeah, well, we're now grade 1, which is equivalent to
Grade 1
maybe
now.
Major League Baseball, compared to minor league baseball. Yes, I am a humble guy. Dunedin is really the focal point for the entire world for teaching bagpipes and pipe bands. It really is.
Yeah.
It has worldwide attention. It's brought that kind of attention to a small little city in Florida.
It's incredible. So thank you for that. I did your comment about the parents having resilience with their kids learning.
Oh,
Oh
that's
my gosh,
important.
one of them lived behind me.
Thank you for the name.
For 2 years on Sunday morning, he practiced his bagpipe, and it was loud. But they're really wonderful to hear out on the open field, the open football fields, and all that. When you get more than one inside, these things do come in handy. But
Absolutely, yes.
but that was beautiful today. So thank you so
Well,
much
it's
for
a
being
wonderful
here.
community, and they really persevere, and they really enjoy it, all the kids learning, so.
Well, thanks for
So-
leading our community.
So do your
Appreciate it.
students continue to play once they leave you?
Yes, I would say a majority of the pipers in the music program continue playing their bagpipes through their adult career. Maybe not so much with the other instruments, but they have an opportunity to do so within the realm of their own city. They do go away to college, obviously, but we still have communication with them. They can still play with their city band, even though if they're at somewhere else in the state of Florida or somewhere else. We have a member who's in Chicago going to university, so.
It's wonderful.
Yeah,
Flies back.
Sandy Keith in our community really kind of got this thing going strongly a few years back, and he passed away a few years back, and the entire Scottish group, you and everything, has just elevated this to another level, and I just couldn't be more proud of you and what you've done for the community. So thank you again, and I appreciate all the work you did.
Thank you, thank you.
Mr. Justice?
Just wanted to thank you again for being here. We really appreciate your time, and the mayor hit all the points.
Maybe you'll have me back one time. I'll get one of my
Okay.
students for you.
And wear the
Right,
kilt.
thank you.